The air hung thick with dust and age, as Emily rummaged through the old trunk she had inherited from her grandmother. The smell of musty paper wafted up, mingling with the scent of dry leather from the old journal she had just uncovered. Inside, she discovered a bundle of yellowed letters, the ink faded, but legible, detailing a series of unsettling events that had plagued her family decades before. As Emily unfolded the first letter, the scratchy handwriting sent shivers down her spine. The writer spoke of eerie whispers at night and shadows lurking just beyond the flickering light of a candle. She felt a chill in the air, a twitch of her fingers as images rose within her mind. Dark figures flickering in corners, just out of sight. With each letter she opened, the details unnervingly mirrored her own experiences. The overturned vase on her dining table, the whispers that seemed to float through the hallways of her home at dusk, all recounted as if scripted from her own life. Even more chilling was that last letter. The ink had darkened to a deep crimson, letters scrawled hastily as if the writer had been pressed for time, in desperate need to reveal something before it consumed them. The writer spoke of a ritual that had gone wrong, echoing through generations, a curse that clung to their bloodline like an old stain that never faded. She could almost hear the whispers growing fainter, then louder, as if the words themselves were shaping the air around her. That evening the atmosphere shifted. An unnatural warmth enveloped her as the sun slid behind the horizon and shadows painted the walls with elongated forms. The creaking of the wooden floorboards seemed to punctuate her heartbeat. The sound of a child giggling echoed through the empty hall, but Emily had no children. She turned, only to catch a glimpse of a dark figure at the far end of the hallway, quickly lost to the surrounding gloom. Every night that followed felt like a relentless echo of the past. Each disturbance morphed into something else, an object misplaced, a chilling morning air, and whispers that echoed the phrases from the letters. "You are next," one letter warned, almost as if it had been written just for her. Emily felt the icy grip of fear as she slept, the shadows creeping closer as she drifted into restless dreams filled with peculiar shapes lurking just outside her vision. Desperation drove her to return to the trunk, to seek answers hidden in those letters. Her fingers trembled as she read the final passage. "To rid yourself of the curse, you must open the door where shadows whisper." The meaning was clear but terrifying. With a mix of fear and determination, Emily ventured into her basement, the door where whispers seemed to beckon her. As she descended the creaking stairs, an oppressive silence blanketed her. It smelled of damp earth and something sweetly rotten, as if long-forgotten memories lay entangled in the roots beneath her home. Just then she heard it, a low melodic whisper. "Come join us." The darkness clawed at her mind. Summoning her courage, she reached for the handle, nearly shaking as her heart pounded. With a deep breath, she opened the door wide. The shadows spilled out, a thick black mist swirling before her, revealing half-formed faces with haunting expressions. Emily realized then the letters were both a warning and a guide. As the shadows lunged forth, the truth dawned on her. Rather than succumb, she had uncovered the remnants of a curse, and now in this vibrant moment of clarity, she could break the cycle. Using the knowledge gleaned from the letters, she chanted the words she had memorized, her voice steady against the swirling chaos. With every phrase she spoke, the darkness writhed and pulled, as if trying to escape her grasp. Finally, with the last word uttered, everything went still. Stepping back, she watched as the dark mist hissed and swirled into nothingness, the basement growing quiet. The curse, at long last, had been shattered, breaking a choking hold that had haunted her bloodline for generations. With the weight of silence surrounding her once more, Emily emerged from the basement, brighter, liberated. The letters fluttered weakly in her hands as if bidding a final farewell. She had reclaimed her life, turning the whispers of the past into echoes of learning, a reminder of a darkness faced and defeated.